A shocking abuse case tonight. A man is accused of abusing 3 kids, all under the age of 10, and their mother is accused of failing to stop him. Westmoreland County Bureau Chief Ross Guidotti joins us live now with more. Ross.
Robert Paul Geschke and his girlfriend Jennifer Thompson remain on the run tonight. He is accused of abusing her children. She is accused of doing nothing to stop him. State police mince no words in describing the abuse a 9, 8, and 4-year-old child faced at the hands of convicted felon Robert Paul Geschke inside this new Alexandria Road home.
They're horrible crimes.
Investigators say Geschke abused and exploited the children often. An example, to keep from going back to jail, he was regularly tested for drug use. Geschke, on parole, allegedly used heroin in front of the children in the home. So to beat the test,
he would have the 8-year-old provide the urine sample.
And if the children didn't comply,
when he would go on one of his tirades, the children would be subjected to physical abuse, choking, hitting.
State police say Geschke often punished the children, terrorizing them, chasing them through the home, locking them in dark rooms. Geschke also wasn't the only adult in the house.
The mother was present during the majority of the incidents that took place, between the physical abuse when it came to the striking and choking of the children.
Investigators say the kid's mom, 31-year-old Jennifer Elizabeth Thompson, did nothing to help them. Geschke wasn't even allowed to be near Thompson or the kids.
So he was so worried about getting caught that he had a motion sensor set up at the house so that whenever the probation officer would come, he'd be alerted, and then that would give him time to stow the kids away, either in a closet or in a vehicle or wherever he could hide these 2 children.
CYS apparently got word of what was happening, got the kids out of the home, and as soon as that happened, Geschke and Thompson went on the run. All right, Geschke Thompson, as we mentioned, remain on the loose tonight. State police are asking for your help. If you know of their whereabouts, they'd like to hear from you. Now, CYS did take custody of the children. We've been told the children are with other family members and are doing very well. Reporting live, Ross Guidotti, KDKA-TV News.
Thank you, Ross.